In a small town in India, there lived a young boy named Rohan. He was in class 8. Every day, he would walk to school with his old faded bag and a tiffin box wrapped carefully in a cloth. The tiffin box looked ordinary, but for Rohan, it was the most precious thing he carried, because inside it was not just food, it was his mother's love. Rohan's mother, Meera, worked at a nearby construction site. Life was not easy. His father had passed away when Rohan was very small. Since then, Meera had taken every burden on her shoulders. But no matter how tired she was, she never let Rohan leave home without food. "Khali pet padhai nahi hoti beta," she would say. "You study. One day your life will be better than mine." Rohan believed her. One afternoon, during lunch break, some boys in Rohan's class started laughing at him. "Look at his lunchbox. Same aloo sabzi every day. Does your mom even know how to cook anything else?" The boys laughed loudly. Rohan felt his throat tightening. His eyes burned, but he stayed silent. Because he knew the truth. His mother didn't cook different things, not because she didn't want to, but because that's all she could afford. That day, when school ended, Rohan didn't go home immediately. He walked slowly, wondering why life was unfair, why some children got fancy tiffins, stylish bags, new shoes, and why he got none of it. When he reached home, he saw his mother sitting quietly, rubbing her hands. They were swollen, bruised, covered with cement dust. Rohan didn't say anything. He just sat near her. She smiled and asked, "Kaisa tha din?" Rohan wanted to cry, but he didn't. He simply leaned his head on her shoulder. That night, Rohan couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about his mother's hands, the pain she never complained about, the food she struggled to cook and still smiled. Next morning, Rohan took his lunchbox confidently. When his friends laughed again, Rohan looked at them and said calmly, "Yes, it is the same food every day. But do you know why? Because my mother works very hard. She doesn't have money for fancy lunches. But she wakes up early even when she's tired. She cooks with love, so I never stay hungry. Maybe you can laugh at the food, but you cannot laugh at her love." The classroom became silent. One of the boys slowly closed his own expensive tiffin and looked down. That day, Rohan didn't feel small. He felt proud. Years passed. Rohan studied hard. He got a scholarship. He completed his education and got a good job in the city. On his first salary day, he bought two things: a pair of soft gloves and a brand new shining lunchbox. He went back home, sat in front of his mother, and placed the items on the table. "This time, Ma, let me take care of you." Meera smiled, but tears flowed from her eyes. Those hands, which once worked day and night, now rested. The same lunchbox love had built a future.